Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey everyone, welcome to Dear Dad with Ivan and Brad. He's Ivan, and I'm Brad.
I got a question for you.
What's that?
Okay. You have a wife.
Mm-hmm.
You have your mom.
Mm-hmm.
And you have your daughter.
Okay. So it's hypothetical for me since I don't have a daughter.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
Who's sitting where in the car?
Well, out of respect, my mom would sit up front, and then my wife and the daughter would sit in the back. However, I know my mom, and she would say, Tanya, go ahead and sit up front. And then she'll sit in the back with my daughter because she wants to be with the granddaughter. And a lot of times the granddaughter always wants to hang out with the grandma. So the two of them are together because they don't see each other as much. Mm-hmm. And then the wife and I are up front. What about you?
So that was easy.
That was easy,
okay.
Yeah. Is that the same for you or what?
See.
Your daughter's up front?
No, I mean, definitely not.
Okay.
You know, especially not at this age.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's true.
Who should be? I guess the better question is, who should be up front?
Yeah. No, then I would say mom.
The mom.
Yep.
What if your wife says, no, it's me?
I'll probably just put her in check and be like,
you're going to put her in check?
I'll be like, you might want to respect your elders.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard of I saw something semi-recently.
Okay.
Where it's talking about who should be the more important in your life.
Mm.
You know, your daughter
Mm-hmm.
or your kids,
mm-hmm.
your wife or your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that before?
I have not.
It was talking about how it should be your wife.
Mm. Yeah.
Because your mom is over here living her own life.
Right.
And yeah, you do have your daughter or your kids, but eventually they're out of there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So really the only one that's going to stick with you, and especially your mom's much older, she'll be gone, sadly, but it's the truth, right?
Right.
Your wife is really the only one that will be with you if everything works out.
Mm-hmm.
Because
you wean yourself away from your mother and your parents, just in general, and then your kids wean themselves away from you eventually.
Yeah.
So then it's just you and your partner left.
But then it's so hard to, before any of that happens, to say that you need to pay the most attention to your wife or you need to give her the priority.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think
because I don't think I could ever do that. Like,
especially in our circumstance now. So I think originally when we both got married and then we had our kids, most of the time you get married first, or at least you meet your partner first. You don't have to get married first, but you at least meet your girlfriend, who then becomes your fiance and then your wife, and then you have kids. But you obviously have to meet them first before the kids come. So they've always been in your life longer than the kids. Mm-hmm. However, now you and I have been divorced. And so now when we find a wife, I have found one, and when you find one, now it's kind of like, well, you haven't been around their whole life. They've been in my life this whole time. Since they were a baby, I've been in their life. Mm-hmm. So I do think it is harder because you're thinking, my kids come first. Then you're going to come second. And I think that's a hard distinction because you naturally want to say, hey, kids, you guys were here first. I'm never going to push you aside. Like, she comes second, you guys come first. However, I think that there still has to be an understanding to the kids. And I think it's hard from our point of view, from where we are now, being divorced, that the wife still has to come first. Like, hey, guys, I found her. I need you guys to respect her and respect who she is in your lives. And she's going to become my partner for life. That's the goal. The goal is for her to be with me for the next 30, 40, 50, 60 years.
Right.
And you guys are going to move out in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. And you're going to move on. And you're going to find yourself a spouse and a partner and be with them for the rest of their life. And that's the goal. So in the same way, I now need to start giving her attention and giving her focus. I'm not taking anything away from you guys as in the love I have for you. But there might be times when I can't spend as much time with you because I'm trying to spend some time with her too. Mm-hmm. Just like it's hard for me, like in your instance, right, and in mine, because we both have 2 kids. Hey guys, I can't always give you guys equal time. One of you might get more time than the other.
Right.
Not on purpose. It just happens.
Yeah.
But now I have to start giving myself to my wife. Now there's a third person in my life. So now I'm being split 3 ways, not just 2. It was 50-50. Now it's 30-30-30. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's difficult.
Well, it's also a plus when you can find somebody that will do those things with you and the kids.
Yeah.
That they're not selfish enough to say, I don't want them to come. I need you alone. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's fine. You do need your space away, just you two. I get that.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody that only wants that always needs that, I don't see that as a good thing.
No. And hopefully you would catch it before you said I do.
Yeah, hopefully, right? Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it's not like you get to the altar, then you get home and you're like, who are you?
You know.
Like they flip.
Well, that's the main reason why I don't want more kids. Mm-hmm. Because I already give my kids all of my time. Mm-hmm. I would feel bad then sharing that with a woman plus another kid, mm-hmm. which as an infant requires even more attention and more time.
Right. That's
the main reason why I don't want to have kids. And I will be getting a vasectomy soon.
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
I think sometimes we see it differently than the kids. So I heard one time that if you have one kid in your life, depending on how long they've been in your life, and let's say they're 2, 3, or 4 years old, and they've been the only child, right? First child, no one ahead of them. Then you have that second child. It's almost the same as having a wife and bringing a second wife into the family, because this child has to learn to cope now with this other human being who's now taking their time away, and it's a struggle, but they get used to it. Mm-hmm. I think once, obviously, the second one grows up with the first one, so they don't know anything different. They just know this is the way life is.
Right.
I have a mom and a dad and a brother or a sister.
Right.
But I think too, if you were to meet someone else and you were to have a baby with them, your kids are older now, I bet they would be like, oh my gosh, Dad, can I hold the baby? Can I hold little, so-and-so?
They're totally like that because their mom had another baby.
Oh, that's right.
Their youngest sibling is 2 years old.
Oh, okay.
So
they like doting on that little one.
They do. It's I say this all the time, man. They treat this kid like their baby. Like, they're so sweet and nice and loving to him, but to each other, dude, cats and dogs, man.
It's funny.
I don't know. They're just enemies.
Yeah.
Frenemies.
They're frenemies.
Yeah, they're frenemies. It's crazy, man. And what sucks is that when my daughter does try to be sweet, mm-hmm. she goes overboard, so then it annoys my son.
Oh.
Like
sweet to the baby?
No, sweet to him.
Oh, to him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because she goes overboard.
Okay, gotcha now.
And I don't know if she does it to annoy him or just because
probably
she doesn't even realize that she's going overboard. But to him, it's like, okay, get off me.
Yeah.
You know?
That's funny.
What are we talking about today?
I think we're going to talk about food. Food versus food. Which one we choose? Like, which is the better?
Okay.
So I wrote some down.
All right. Let's see them.
Okay.
Let's see what you got. I know the first one.
Yeah. So first one's spaghetti versus lasagna.
Okay. And you prefer lasagna over spaghetti.
Yes.
You are nuts.
So I do like spaghetti. However, lasagna, you can have it vegetarian style. You can have like extra cheese.
Yummy.
You can have it meat, like a lot of different beef in it and stuff like that. I've had it cooked different ways where there's multiple layers of all different kinds of things. I've had it where every layer is the same. Mm-hmm. So I just think it's more versatile. But I mean, I've also seen spaghetti with all different kinds of food in it besides meat.
I have not. To me, spaghetti is just noodles, mm-hmm. sauce, mm-hmm. and beef.
Okay. Do you put Parmesan cheese on your spaghetti?
I do.
Okay.
Lots of it.
And do you like the ground up shake, or do you like to pull it out of the canister or whatever and sprinkle it on?
I've never had it like that. I like the shake and stuff.
Okay. I've had both. I mean, But I prefer the shake. It's just like you just douse it on and
Yeah.
But,
with some garlic bread. Oh,
there you go. Now see, I can do both of those with lasagna also. I like putting Parmesan cheese on my lasagna. Get some garlic bread.
Yeah. I don't know, lasagna, the top is always burnt.
I would say,
And the edges.
and the edges a lot of times get burnt. Yeah,
And then it hardens quite a bit over time.
yeah.
Spaghetti, you can eat that for days. Nothing's going to happen to it.
Well, I can see that. Have you ever had the Mazinthra cheese, like at the old spaghetti factory? It's like a brown sugar. I believe I might be incorrect. If you guys are watching and you know, let us know in the comments. I think it's like a brown sugar and a Parmesan cheese mixed together on the noodles. So you cook the noodles, and so it's just that. But have you ever just done Parmesan cheese and noodles and butter?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's so
You white
good.
people love your butter, huh?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so do that. So make the noodles. If you use butter only so the Parmesan cheese sticks to it. That's why I use the butter, because it kind of greases up the noodles a little bit, coats them. Then you sprinkle that Parmesan cheese all over it, and it just like bam, it's on there, and I can eat that like crazy.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good.
Have you ever had Mexican corn, or not Mexican corn, but like a Mexican style corn on the cob?
Is it with cinnamon on it?
No. What?
Well, the coffee is like
Cinnamon with corn with cinnamon on it? Like a corn on the cob?
Yeah, because Mexican coffee has like the cinnamon in it. I every time I've looked for Mexican coffee, it says with cinnamon, like, you know, whatever it is, Colombian coffee with cinnamon.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess that's Mexican. So I thought maybe that's what corn was. But no. Okay.
So, have you ever been in any sort of neighborhood where there's like a guy selling snacks on a cart in a cart?
Mm-hmm.
So they usually sell corn on the cob.
Okay.
So what they do is they boil the corn, right, to cook it.
Okay.
They put a stick in it so you can hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Put mayo. They douse it with mayo.
Okay. Douse with mayo.
Yeah, mayo.
So it's kind of like a butter, but mayo. Okay.
Mayo.
Okay.
You white people love your butter corn, huh? My kids like it too. Yeah. So they put mayo all around it.
Okay.
Some I put some ketchup also. Some I put some mustard also. Whatever.
Really?
I like mine with just mayo. And then the Parmesan cheese. You sprinkle it all around the Parmesan cheese.
What?
And then you can put hot sauce on it or whatever you want. Or chili powder is what they
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
put. Yeah. I might bring some next time.
And what else you gonna bring next time?
The cake. I keep forgetting to bring it, man.
Yes.
I need to text myself, or you need to text me
Yeah.
to remind me, because there's stores all around me that sell them.
Mm-hmm.
And the Tres Leches cake, I'll bring it next time so you can try it on air. It's so good, man.
Okay.
If you like cake,
Yeah. You know, it's funny. So my dad and I, it's my dad's birthday. Happy birthday.
happy birthday, Paul.
So
Today's?
today, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, the family, all the Missouri families coming over to see him, and he goes, "Yep," and we're having cake. And he goes, "And I'm only gonna have a slice." He goes, "Not like you, Brad." He goes, "The story of you eating a whole entire cake will live forever."
You ate a whole cake?
Yeah, my mom made 2 cakes one time. I thought.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And so he came home, and I had eaten the one. And what was funny is I just kept on trying to make it even. And I'm like, okay, just one more slice all the way across the pan, and then one more slice, and it was like it got out of control. And all of a sudden, I'm like, this cake's pretty much done. I think I'm just gonna finish it. But yeah, we were talking about that today.
That's funny.
So all right, so I'm lasagna, but I do agree with you. It does get hard on top sometimes. Sometimes the corners are burnt, but I do like reheating it though. I can reheat it and eat it. So
But it gets hard when you do that, and it dries out when you do that.
yeah.
Let us know. Which one do you guys prefer? Lasagna like Brad? Would you rather be wrong and choose lasagna like Brad? Or spaghetti? What's the next one?
Okay, next one: fried fish versus sushi.
Fried fish all day.
Sushi.
I like maybe 2 things of sushi.
Okay.
Basic ones, like the California roll, or like the one that's just a little square of rice with 1 piece of shrimp on it.
Oh, okay. Nigiri.
Don't use that. I was talking to my friend Cody about this the other day.
Yeah.
Because we went fishing. You white people like playing with that word, and it's not okay.
One is nigiri. One is sashimi. Sashimi is just the fish by itself. So that's just like if you have a slab of like tuna, a slab of salmon, a yellowfish just sitting there.
Are you big on tuna? You like tuna a lot?
Oh yeah, I'll eat tuna. Put some pickle or relish in it, mayonnaise.
Have you ever tried making your own?
I have.
I mean, sushi.
Oh no, I haven't. But see, it depends on the mood I'm in for sushi. Because sometimes I'll go to a place where they'll call like a dragon roll or whatever, and they got all this stuff mixed in with it, and they got this topping that just like slathered all over it, and that's good. But sometimes I feel like that takes away from like what's all really in the sushi roll, because they got like all these like I might have corn or celery or a crab or whatever it is, and I'm like, you can't even taste any of that because it's got so much sauce all over it, whether it's spicy sauce or just. So sometimes I'm not a big fan on that. I just like eating it raw. But yeah, I love sushi, and I used to do a ton of wasabi and soy sauce.
Too strong.
And so I used to do them separate. Then I learned to mix them together. And so you put the soy sauce in there, then you put however much wasabi you want in there, stir it all up, dip it. But then again, it is also, like you said, it's too strong. So then it makes every single sushi roll taste the same because it's all got wasabi in it. So
it all has a little bit inside of it.
No. I'm just saying when you dip it in that mixture of the soy sauce and the wasabi, because you do that, it gives every single taste or every single sushi roll.
Because it's so overpowering.
It is. Yeah. It is. So I actually stopped using soy sauce and wasabi. I hardly ever use it anymore.
You just eat it.
I just eat it.
Itself.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to taste this for what it is. The dude made it back there. I want to see what they put in it. And, taste it. So.
I can't. I don't like it.
Pickles on burgers or not?
Not.
Why?
It's a texture thing.
Do you like pickles?
A little bit. Like out of a jar, I might eat one.
Like a solid one? Like the little ones or a big one?
Like a medium one.
Okay.
Have you seen the TikToks? The TikToks where the woman's like holding a regular sized pickle. Okay. She's like, I'm having this mini cucumber or this mini,
right.
Mini cucumber for lunch. And it's like, what? Yeah. That thing is like a foot long, dude. It's so funny.
That is funny.
Oh my God. They know how to crush you.
I love pickles. So something that's popular is, have you heard of the Elvis burger?
No.
Like Elvis Presley?
No.
Okay. So it's got peanut butter on it and pickles and bacon. Oh my gosh.
You couldn't pay me to eat that.
Oh my gosh. It is good. It's just like, the peanut butter just melts on there. So it's just like, oh my gosh, amazing.
I just had the best nachos of my life.
With peanut butter?
No.
Oh.
It was a barbecue brisket nachos.
Barbecue brisket.
Brad.
Nachos.
Brad.
On your nachos. Okay.
Brad.
That looks pretty good.
Brad.
You need to put that up on the screen.
I'm going to show them. I'm going to show them. Brad. These nachos, Brad. Brad, these nachos.
Yes.
The best nachos I've ever had in my entire life. It's close by here.
That sounds good. Oh, it's made somewhere. That's not homemade. It was actually.
No, yeah, it's made at a little barbecue diner spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, up in Morton.
Okay. That sounds good.
So good, man. My burger, so good too.
With the peanut butter on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It was just meat and cheese.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay on this peanut butter for a second.
Okay.
So peanut butter and jelly.
No jelly for me.
No jelly.
Nope.
Have you ever tried it with like different types of jams?
I have.
I mean, which is jelly, but I mean it's like
I have
black and strawberry and
the preserves, all that crap.
Yeah, you don't like it.
Nope. I just like crunchy peanut butter.
Okay. And bread.
On white bread.
Okay.
Toasted bread.
Oh, okay.
With a big old glass of milk.
What about
I will
chili?
not eat a peanut butter sandwich without milk.
What about chili? Like if you have like a bowl of chili?
I don't really like chili.
Oh my gosh! Dip the peanut butter sandwich.
Get
in
out of here!
No, I'm not kidding, dude.
Oh,
dip it in the chili bowl.
No
and eat
way.
It is so. I have grilled cheese with my tomato soup, and I have peanut butter sandwiches with my chili.
Are you
I'm
serious?
dead serious, dude. I dip it and eat it, and it's just amazing.
A peanut butter and jelly?
No.
Just peanut butter.
Just peanut butter on bread.
A peanut butter
Dipped in the chili. Bam, eat it.
that makes me want to throw up. No lie.
Okay, some more peanut butter. Well, peanut butter on your pancakes.
I don't think I've ever had them. I don't see why that would be a problem.
Okay. First time I ever had it was right around 23, I think, something like that.
Let me ask you this one.
Okay.
Peanut butter or Nutella?
I get tired of Nutella. I like Nutella, but I get tired of it.
I haven't had
peanut
Nutella
butter.
in a long time.
Peanut
but
butter.
Nutella is so
It is.
good.
Yeah. I mean, I could just eat it right out of the jar. Well, peanut butter I can too. But
Put it on some bread with some bananas. Ooh.
now, I owe my parents, and they can attest to this. I owe them at least 25 bags or 25 pounds of chocolate chips, because my mom would buy a 5-pound bag of chocolate chips to use for recipes.
Yeah.
Or just the normal size one. I would go and dump them in a bowl. Then I'd go get peanut butter and dump the peanut butter in the bowl. Sometimes I just mix it up and eat it. Other times I put it in the microwave.
Dude, how do you not weigh like 600 pounds?
Listen, sometimes I put it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Heat it up.
Yeah.
It's like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Then I go in, I take a banana, and I dip the banana in it and just eat it.
Oh my God.
Sometimes.
Oh, so you heat up the chocolate chips and the peanut butter together. Peanut butter.
It's nice and warm. Then you stir it up.
Does it actually get down?
Oh yeah. They both become liquid practically.
Oh.
So then you stir up, and then there's a ratio. You got to figure out the ratio.
I'm sure you figured it out.
Yes,
huh?
yes. And then you go and you dip your banana in it. But sometimes I've put marshmallows in there. But marshmallows blow up inside the microwave.
Do they?
So yeah, so you can't keep them in there too long because they go. I mean, they just expand. Then as soon as they cool down, they turn into rocks, like literally. So you're in there stirring it up, right? You pull it out of the microwave, you're stirring it all up, and all of a sudden the marshmallows are starting to dry up or like cool down. They become super hard. Then you're trying to eat it off the spoon with peanut butter, chocolate, and the marshmallow, and it's just like it's tough, but it's good. That's
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, all day, every day. Peanut butter on your vanilla ice cream.
I'm not much of an ice cream person.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think so.
I used to sit there and I'd put peanut butter on my vanilla ice cream and I'd just slowly stir it up in my bowl until the two of them would become like one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And if you use crunchy peanut butter, then you get like this crunchy ice cream peanut buttery taste.
I'm sure they have that flavor nowadays.
Probably so.
Yeah.
What about peanut butter and honey?
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something. For years, I'd put my peanut butter on my bread, pour the honey over it, put the other piece of bread on it, and eat it. And I'm always like turning the sandwich a little bit at a time and spinning it while I'm eating it because the honey's always dripping off. It wasn't until like the last probably decade of my life I started putting the peanut butter in a bowl with the honey. No, with the honey, stirring it up together.
Oh.
So then it's peanut butter and honey mixed together. So then there's no more dripping.
Let me ask you this.
Ask away.
Are you a 2 bread spreader or a 1 bread spreader?
Well, if it's I do peanut butter on one and jelly on the other. But if it's just peanut butter, I just cake the peanut butter on one and then slap the other piece of bread on there and just eat it.
I've always liked doing both. Like even with the mayo.
Okay.
When I put mayo on my sandwiches, I put mayo on both. I love me some mayo.
Yeah.
I put mayo on both sides.
The only reason I don't like doing mayo on both sides, it depends on what I'm making. But I feel like it makes it slippery. And so if I have it on both pieces of bread, then it's like the lettuce or the ham or whatever I have it on. It's just going to make soup right out.
You got others?
That's it, man. That
Coke,
was
Pepsi?
Man, for years I would have said Pepsi.
Ooh.
And I still would say Pepsi initially. But I like drinking Coke. And you know what I learned?
There's nothing better than ice cold Coca-Cola, man. Nothing better.
So, you know how they have like beer tasting things, wine tasting things?
Yeah.
Well, Coke versus Pepsi almost always wins in the
like in a blindfold?
Blind taste test. Do you know why?
Why?
The sugar content. So everybody initially likes that sugar hit that Pepsi gives them, so they go with Pepsi. However, as a drink to continually keep drinking it over and over again, people choose Coke. So Coke outsells Pepsi every year. But in a blind taste test, Pepsi always wins because initially your taste buds like that sweet taste. I found that out with like beer. I used to when when I do beer tasting, I would taste all the barley wine beer, and it's a little sweeter. And so I would think I would want it, and then I'd buy a whole bottle of it, and it'd be like a 32-ounce bottle, and I couldn't even drink the whole thing. I ended up having to pour it out because it was just so overpowering. I couldn't take it. So, yeah.
I've never been a beer guy. Never.
What are you?
Never liked beer.
You like wine or liquor? Or?
I like wine. Wine is good to me. But I couldn't even tell you the last time I drank wine.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time I drank anything at all. At all.
You're mostly a water guy. Coffee? You drink coffees, right?
Water, coffee.
Mm-hmm. But like drinks in general.
I like soda. I like soda. Soda's good. I like soda.
Yeah.
We drink Coke Zero at home.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Because you're trying to keep the sugar down. Yeah.
And Coke Zero tastes pretty good, actually. I don't mind it. Or like a lot of sparkling waters.
I know this has been one of those things that people say all the time. I think it's weird how, like, when you go to different parts of the country, you can ask for a pop, a soda, or a Coke. And Coke means soda or pop. And I'm just kind of like, no.
What do you call it? Soda?
I call it soda.
So do I.
Yeah. I'm like, I want a soda, and I want a Coke for my soda, or I want a Pepsi. But, like, if you want a Coca-Cola where they call it Coke, you have to tell them, I want a Coca-Cola, or I want a Pepsi. You know, like, hey, you guys have Coke here? Yeah, what kind do you want? That to me, I'm like, if someone said, do you have Coke? I'm like, yeah, I got Coke or Pepsi or Sprite. Which one do you want?
Well, in Guatemala, they call soda waters.
What?
Water.
So what do they call water?
Agua.
Oh.
Agua is water. Okay, agua.
But they actually say the word water for soda.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So agua or water?
No, over there, it's both.
Over there, agua is water or soda.
Yeah.
So it just means drink then to them. They go, hey, can I have a?
No, because if you go to a bar and you say "Deme una agua," give me a water, they're gonna give you soda.
Oh, interesting.
I think
I did. That's interesting. And that's where in Guatemala?
Yeah, in Guatemala.
Oh, there's so many things like that. Just difference in language and what we call things is
even between different countries, because like in Mexico they say certain things a certain way, and in Guatemala a different way.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know, like an umbrella. You know, Mexican, Spanish speakers say it one way. Guatemalan Spanish speakers say it a different way.
Do you know the two different ways?
In Guatemala, they say sombría. In Mexico, they say paraguas.
Paraguas? It's a paraguas.
Paraguas.
Yeah. I just made it up.
There's a lot of stuff like that, you know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Man.
You got a dad joke?
Man.
Let's get out of here.
Okay. Here's the dad joke of the day. This is number 1 on the list. I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered.
That one's kind of lame.
Singing in the shower is fun until you get soap in your mouth.
That's a good one. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. And that wasn't even the whole joke.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh, well, keep going.
Well, it just the last line. It says, "Then it's soap opera."
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, good.
That's a good one.
All right. Hey, everyone. Well, thanks for watching us today on Dear Dad with Ivan and Brad. Tell us what your favorite food is on the different ones that we mentioned, whether it's, spaghetti, lasagna, all those different things. And how do you guys like your peanut butter? Without jam?
Creamy, crunchy. Extra creamy, extra crunchy.
Let us know. Like us, subscribe us, share us, and leave us a comment. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.